All right, so we've been out in Colorado here, and when you're out weeks at a time here, you end up starting to stink pretty good. So what I do is I bring a little dry bag with me, and inside there I got just these little trial bottles of shampoo. I keep some Q-tips in there, some unscented deodorant. I always keep a toothbrush, a little trowel size of toothpaste, and this is just a little trowel size of shampoo that you can pick up when you go to a hotel or anything. And then I got some face cream here, just to keep my face from drying out. And I'm already ugly enough, but there's no sense of making it worse, so I'll put some cream on my face. I just use a washcloth here, and then I go down to the creek here and take a cold washcloth bath. And I use my Sea to Summit cup here and just pour water over my head and get my shampoo lathered up and rinse it off. I usually try to rinse it off up here on the bank here so that I'm not putting all that into the stream. So that's how I try to stay fresh out here on the trail. and then we're ready to go for another day or two. All right, today we're in the heart of the Rocky Mountains, and we're just doing a little hiking here. We're along a creek here called Lincoln Creek. It's a very pretty creek here. It comes out of a Grizzly Reservoir, and it has some pretty sights on it. We'll check some of these out. Beautiful day here in the Rocky Mountains. These are some old avalanche slides here, and when that happens, it just wipes out all the green timber there. And what it does do is it makes clearings there, and then the aspens start to grow up in its place, and some pines will start to grow up too. Usually they'll come down, wipe out, clean down into the valley there, sometimes up the other side. And in the bottoms there, it'll actually create some nice meadows. So we're just on the opposite side here of what I showed you here in the beginning of the video. And creek goes down through some deep gorges. It's been carved out over many, many years, centuries. Very beautiful up here. We're just going to hang out around the creek here today and cook some lunch, and I think later on here I'm going to string my hammock up and just relax. Little crack here. I don't dare step out there, or I might end up in the creek. You see daylight through there. That whole ledge might break right off. And I don't think survival rate would be too well out here. Right up there around the bend, there's a nice deep cut. We'll check that out. A lot of these pines out here get this moss here. Some of them it's real bad, it's just hanging off like a big sheet. All right, we're coming up around the bend here. Just look how deep that's cut. Carved away from many years of the water rushing down through there. Beautiful. This water is like a bluish green color up here. And if you see the reservoir up there, if you watch my fishing video, the whole reservoir just looks like a greenish blue. But above the reservoir flowing in, the creek almost reminds you of a stripping, cool strippings runoff. Almost looks like a sulfur water. Got some pretty colored lichens or something growing on the rocks down there. See if we can zoom in there. Kind of a reddish color. Very pretty out here. We're going to go back here away from the creek here a little bit. Do our cooking so it's not quite as noisy. We got a little side stream flowing in here. I think maybe we'll set up in here somewhere. Down there's the main creek, and this is a little side flow here, little mountain spring. You ever come out here in Colorado and you're way up in the mountains, even though the water looks crystal clear on these springs that's coming off the mountains, you always want to filter your water, because many of these streams upstream somewhere, there's always a beaver dam, and you don't want to risk getting any waterborne disease, giardia or anything like that. A nice little cute little waterfall over here. Check that out. Very nice. Got a little pool of water up in there. There's a little fish there going. There's a nice trout right there. I did have my rod with me, but I took it out. It looks like a nice brook trout. So I'm going to zoom in here on. There he is. Like a little trough cut in there. It's pretty neat. I might have to come over later and see if I can catch him. He's pretty skittish. Alright, I just set up here right over from that little waterfall there. We're going to sit down here and make our lunch for today. What's for lunch today, you say? Well, I'm going to have one of my favorites. Fusilini pasta with Italian sausage. This is one of my favorites here. I don't think you can get them anymore unless you find them here and there, that someone that still has them. And we're going to be cooking that up next. Alright, today I brought the MSR Pocket Rocket 2. And we're going to pair that up with a GSI Halolite boiler. Got my Sea to Summit cup. I keep my GSI Java drip in there. Got my canister stand, a lighter, and I got the big size fuel canister. Alright, that ought to do. Okay, we need 12 ounces of water. Now this pot here goes from 8 to 16 to 24. I wish they would have marked it a little more better in between, so you're not always guessing. But we'll just go just a little bit below the 16 ounces. Or 12 ounces, I guess that was. Right there's 8 ounces. I'm going to use my Sea to Summit cup here because it has some marks in it. And need 4 more ounces. All right, that should do it. See what we have here on the bottom. Now we had this one before. Bigfoot. I saw that. Karma. Just look how good that looks in there. We haven't even got it made yet. Got a little baggie full of corn chips. Chili flavored, I believe. The sun keeps going behind some clouds today. Not sure if we're going to get a storm or shower or not. Thing is, up here you're in the Collegiate Peaks Wilderness area. You have no cell phone service at all, so you gotta keep that in mind if you're ever going to come out here. You might want to get yourself a satellite messenger. I think my boy has a spot. I believe that's what it is. So we get a message out every day so that our loved ones know that we're all right. All right, we're boiling already. Like I said, this is one of my favorites. It has good flavor. Their sauce is so delicious. Give this a stir here. All right, we got some time to wait here. About 9 minutes total. All right, I'm going to take my lunch right over here next to the waterfall here. All I need is a slice of buttered Italian bread and I'd be set. Very good. Boy. This Gerber spork I have here has a can opener and a bottle opener on the back. Take this and put it like this instead of that way. Just put it on there like this. Now this will slide right down over your bag and hold your spork in place. So you want to take a drink of water or something, you don't want this to get down in too far, just put it right on there like that.